Okay, it's Dan the Man again, tempting the impossible to cram this into 10 minutes, but there's a young lady who wrote me a letter with the title, Please Help Me Help Myself. Okay? You're dealing with quite a bit, and I want to, first of all, send you out love, energy, and power. Okay? Feel it. Interestingly enough, I can dig where you're coming from. I like the light feeling too. It's just that you like it a little bit more than I do. Um, I like the full feeling, but not the full feeling of too much fats and nuts and stuff like that. That's my thing. But I mean, so I like to be full, but not bogged down. So this is really challenging. But you've got a kind of an interesting situation, and you're, you're gonna have to learn how to eat and enjoy it. I've been working with several people actually right along this line where people are fasting too much. There's issues with anorexia and bulimia and everything else. And I don't really know that much about those particular issues, I would say, but I do understand the human psyche. And one of the things that I'm able to do, and I will send this out to you right now, is to give you an okayness with being human. A lot of us are more aware of our spiritual nature, and generally, to say the least, the spirit does not need to eat. Okay? But now, see, with that, we have this body, and we have to feed it. Otherwise, it falls over. Otherwise, it gets weak, and everyone around us freaks out. So it's really, I want to transmit a higher vibration to your mind right now, because we need to heal the mind. At your weight, you just need to learn how to eat, and you need to learn how to enjoy it. And like you said, you like the raw foods. The raw foods resonates with you, and I can't explain to everyone here your whole story because it's quite long. And in this society, we don't really know how to eat. So when they say get lots of calcium through the cheese, and then you can't poop, because people don't understand true calcium, true food eating. But little young lady, I really want to encourage you to start eating raw foods with relish. You need to put on some weight. I care about you, and I would do anything I could. So I'm just going to tell you the best that I can. But like I said, with the human body, you just have to feed it. It's a body. It's not you. You are the inhabitant, the spiritual inhabitant of the body. And we have a lot of issues with, and I know included, with the way we look, with our weight, and it's a society, especially with the women with the weight and the looks. But we really need to rise above that. We really need to get proactive in just living our lives and eating food with relish, not with like relish, but with enjoyment. We need to learn to enjoy eating. We need to realize that it's part of being human. Okay? It's just something that we have to do. And that's why I try not to get too fanatical with like the raw vegans that are trying to stuff everything into this little box of it has to be this certain way, because then everyone will just go nuts. And everyone's already crazy enough, with all the stuff that's going on in a society like this. So I wish I knew more details and I could talk with you. Maybe, in fact, I'll send you my number and we can talk. Because, your case is a little bit more serious than the average that I get. But you're going to have to get solid and grounded in who you are. And you're going to have to realize that you're loved and that you're lovable and that you're perfect just the way you are. Unfortunately, we have a human organism, and we have to feed it, and it's going to get older. But try to realize that the organism, the physical protoplasm, is not you. You're the spirit that's just using this body temporarily to experience phenomenon, and so that you can grow spiritually. That's my belief. And I understand what it's like, because I've had issues with my looks, and I still have them. I mean, I ate a bunch of weird stuff last night, just too many nuts again. And I just woke up all puffy and weird looking, and I was just looking at myself in the mirror, and I was just mad. And then the whole eating, okay, now I'm going to green juice, now I'm going to fast, and I need to get over that too, myself. I need to just live my life, and I need to quit worrying about what I look like, and I just need to eat to support the joy. I need to eat to make these videos and answer these emails. And I'm also trying to heal myself of what I call inflammation, and where I mostly feel it in my brain. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm not trying to pound this into my head, but you know, there's been some inflammation in my GI tract from probably too many nuts, to be God honest with you. But there's also other levels that are deeper than that. And I've already understand everything about the protoplasmic levels, but now I'm working at the levels of the spirit, of the mind. I'm using awareness, and this is what I'm doing right now. I'm doing everything I can on the physical level with raw foods, green juices, short water fasts, spacing out my meals, eating 100% raw, of course, but also trying to eat more high water fruits and vegetables. That's what I'm doing on the physical level. I'm also working on the emotional level at loving myself no matter what I put into my mouth and how much, and if I'm laying on the couch knocked out from too many nuts, I just got to laugh at myself. Then I'm working at the levels of the psyche. Okay, and what I've noticed is that I've got an inner child who just wants to eat everything in sight and doesn't give a flippin' rip about health or anything. Then there's the adult who's like, come on, dude, little child, I realize you want to eat everything in sight, but come on, man, you know, we can't just eat everything in sight without stopping, because, you know, it's not going to work out very well, you know, where there's going to be pain and inflammation, because when you overeat and the body gets backed up, there's pain and inflammation. So I have a tendency to eat too much, kind of. God, this is a very challenging subject to go over. I didn't mean to make this about myself, but I think that the Spirit works through me, and I think that it's because I'm just generally concerned for you. And in 10 minutes, I can't, with the little limited information that I have, I can't, you know, I'd have to ask you questions and banter back and forth so I could feel your vibrations of what you're dealing with in your mind. But right now, I want to encourage you to eat. I want to encourage you to try to find a way to really enjoy some good raw foods. I believe in raw foods because every other living organism on the planet since the inception of time has eaten raw, unaltered foods. And then the humans came and started cooking everything. I'm not saying cooking food is bad. I'm just saying that I'm generally more one to be on the natural side of things, that the raw, unaltered, unprocessed foods are the way to go. Integrity foods or whole organic foods, whatever you want to call it. Even if you steam your stuff a little bit, you know, whatever, as long as there's no chemicals and it's not in a box or a can cooked to death with chemicals and everything. Eat some food, eat some bananas, eat some lots of fruit, and keep it down, okay? I mean, I got, this is tough love here, okay? You need to eat, young lady, and I care about you a lot. I can see how smart you are, and I can see in your little picture how beautiful you are, but, you know, you're just gonna have to eat. That's all I can say for right now. I wish I could say more, but just I need more information. Although what I would suggest is eating probably a couple of meals a day. It looks like you're eating one meal a day now. I want you to eat a couple meals a day. Eat a little bit of fat, because I bet your nervous system is in bad shape. If nobody else understands you, I do understand more than you know about all this stuff, because I've been through all of it with the bodybuilding and everything, and I'm still going through it. Today is your day to eat, okay? Just enjoy the eating process and go out and have a meal right now and keep it down, okay? You're lovable and you're loving and you're perfect just the way you are, okay?